Okay, we're back online. Let's see what happens now. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm going to have to call the cable company. I thought I had this set up for a maximum rate, and apparently I don't. I'm going to have to provider and see if I can raise it up to see what I can do about this buffering, and it went right ahead and buffered anyway. La di da di da di da. Whoops. Okay, I'm still getting intermittent. Still getting different stuff here, so I'm not sure what to do. Somebody just got their studio mode. Okay. So, yeah, hopefully keeping going here. I'm getting a little bit of a lag time, so I'm waiting for it to catch up to make sure we're going to be all right. Um, Apparently, the bit rate that's coming up, it's 165, which apparently is not enough to uh, go up into um, YouTube. I haven't run into this before, so I'm not sure what's going on. Um, and yes, looking through, I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with this because it's yesterday it was audio, today it was. Oh my God. Oh well, can't if you're gonna get one, you're gonna get the other. So yeah, I'm just getting it's constantly buffering. So I don't know how the audio is going to do, and we at least have the chat that we can use. And I'm going to have to Teslana. I did that yesterday. Uh, he's very disturbed. That child had a type of cancer. Um, it was not abused. It was not molested. Any of that. Timmy stole that from a. Yeah, I might get Amber a little bit later. She's in the bedroom right now watching TV. Um, but getting back, Tim Holmseth misused a photograph from a medical website. Uh, the bruises that you see on the child's face is caused by a type of eye cancer. Um, and there's no foul play involved. Nobody abused the child, did anything to the child. Um, and that's kind of a sad and sick thing to do, to exploit a person or a child with a severe medical illness like that for these stupid conspiracy theories. But this is how Tim operates. He outright lies. He did it with the abused woman that I put up there. That was a stock image. Um, and these are all stock images. It took me a couple hours to find the one with the child, and then when I did, it turns out to be a medical clinic. Um, and I just could not believe it. I mean, but he's done it before. He did it with what they call the Salad Baby, which is a woman artist over in Russia or the Ukraine, somewhere over in there, that likes to make these weird uh, pictures of the children. And I just don't understand why he does that. But the thing of it is the people that really believe in him don't bother to check out his facts. They just accept it. And it's if I read him correctly now, he seems to support the idea of drinking uh, chemicals, uh, hydrogen peroxide. I was trying to think of the name of it, but I saw a thing on there where he says hydrogen peroxide is vitamin C. That may well be, but hydrogen peroxide is a refined version of the chemical. You just don't swallow and drink hydrogen peroxide because it will eat you up. And if it gets into your digestive tract and all that stuff, you're gonna get it'll. If it doesn't kill you, it's gonna make you seriously sick. And that's the problem with these people. They're spreading dangerous misinformation. It's gonna cost people their lives. If it has not already, because you're getting into playing around and gambling a little bit. Oh, I have a visitor here. Everybody, this is everybody. I want you to meet Ornella. Say hi, Ornella. But that, I call that Ornella the dinosaur. And I used to be able to make it wait. There it goes. Hey, get over there. Wants to eat the camera. One of these silly little props I got. And then I got doll face here. Kind of like a woo. Every time I put her up there, she's asleep. Oh well. That's enough clowning around for a while. Anyway, but I don't know. There does not seem to be anything that can be done to get these people off the air and to expose them for what they truly are. That's all I can hope when I do these things, is to try and get people to wake up and understand what these people are doing. And I would love to, if Tim Holmseth believes in what he says, I would love to see him take a bottle of hydrogen peroxide and swallow the whole content. Of course, he'd probably go out and empty it, put water in it, and drink the water. But I would just, if he believes so much in hydrogen peroxide and this other chemical that you can't pronounce, I'd be happy with it. Yeah, sunlight breaks it down. It evaporates is what it does. Yeah, it's a basic chemical. The only problem is that it's not a good thing to be drinking. Oh, that's fine, Teslana. I don't censor people here unless they get out of line. You're welcome to stay. And yeah, it's like we've discussed before. Timmy has really, it seems to be on a daily basis, he is just going way off the beam. He really needs to get some mental help or something, because he's going into dangerous territory now. It's not so much his believing in the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force is bad enough. But when he starts talking about having people drink chemicals and some of the gory stuff he's getting into, and this exploiting children with these photographs, it's over the top. And, it's, people are starting to recognize that, one at a time. Timmy's supporters are leaving him. Oh, lovely. Well, Kirk, I'm not really interested in Kirk right now, because he's just off in another world. Yeah, go give him hell, Sharp, till you get kicked off of there. But, Kirk is, he's going to meet his own fate soon enough. I'm worried about him. My primary modus operandi on this channel right now is Tim Holmseth and his weirdness that increases. Well, in his latest video, he's getting into, I don't know what. Let me go back over there and look. I haven't listened to it. But what he did is he's repeated the same video. He did the videos yesterday. Okay, moderate. I'll go over there as soon as I get this thing to act right. I got into trouble. There's a couple people that have been complaining about me being on Twitter too much because I get sidetracked. Oh, that's a weird thing. I've never seen that before. Okay. Okay, I haven't. Nothing new yet. Um, Moderate. I haven't seen anything new yet. Well, that's good, Tess, because this has got, something's got to be done. He's going to wind up hurting somebody with what he's doing. Now he's getting into these chemical things, and it's a little over the top. And from what I understand, we have it on good information that he is still in the state of Minnesota. He's not in Wisconsin. He's still in Minnesota, and probably up in Plum City somewhere, or not Plum City, but Elk Harbor, or whatever the hell the name of the town is, Hudson, Wisconsin, somewhere in that general area. PowerPoint. I wonder if this thing about Robert David Steele is true. Somebody said that he was arrested, but I have a feeling this is satire. Oh yeah, he's broke. He's probably getting, uh, if his patrons are keeping up with their payments, he's making $200 a month, and he's I don't know. He's probably getting and getting money here and there from people. I don't know if he's on SSDI or not. And he might get $1,200 in this stimulus thing. I haven't got mine yet. I don't know. Trump may have found out my party affiliation and said that I can't have one, so I don't have my Social Security. I don't have my thingamajig. Oh, is that thing still? I need to get in there and straighten that out. But I'm not getting anything on DM. Uh, but I thought we had that fixed. But we'll get it straightened out. Um, oh, they're doing that stupid PowerPoint thing again. All right. Well, at least they got a bigger channel than I have. Now, I thought that Pedro was somebody else. Um, but I don't know. It's probably some kind of a parody because we would have heard about it if Steele had really gotten arrested. I looked at that, and as I read through, I said, "Oh, uh, that's probably a parody." It's kind of a funny post. That guy's strange. Venus, they got a Venus fly trap eating a pickle, or trying to. That is weird. That would be weird if Pedro was Steele. I mean, I don't know what it is with people that do these commentaries. That use these weird names. And it's like this JFK Jr. idiot. Uh, Not for long? Okay. That'll work. Alright, let me refresh over there and see what happens. For whatever reason I'm not getting DMs over here. Nothing yet, moderate. Sheesh. Because I'm not getting notified of any new messages. Last message I got was an hour ago. So. Huh. Wonder what the heck's going on. We'll give it a minute. Coke is it. I love it. I drink both. I drink both Coke and Pepsi. So I thought that was kind of cool. Dodger put this up on his Twitter. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, they're going to use Field for as long as it's a viable option. Uh, so I don't know. That's just he's going to keep droning on with this. I've noticed there's been a couple people talking about Field. Um, I think Randy suggested, or somebody on Randy's site suggested, that you could write Trump or write Phil McConnell through his son. I suppose that's a way of getting around the internet restriction. You know. Oh, here we go. I just got one. Oh, boop, 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 boop. I gotta drop. One of these days, I'm gonna give away secret information doing that. Yeah. Well, Dodger got through. Because I took that off the tweet, but I like your other NVIDIA. Yeah, I got that in a couple of my computers. It looks like I may even have one of my laptops. Maybe this one. Yeah, this thing's being a real pain tonight. Put off at 11 because this thing is driving me nuts. Because it's supposedly it's running at the highest bit rate, and it's not coming through properly. All right, Tess. I can't do anything until this thing quits buffering. Oh, here we go. Give it a minute here and see if it works. Boom, it worked. Holy smokes, it's doing it again. Good old turd force. These people don't have to log in to watch the channel. Yeah, it's this thing is screwing up tonight at big time. My camera's out of focus over it. There it goes again. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It just sits there. You know, it's like every 30 seconds I'm getting a. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call my internet provider and see if I can get this bumped up. God, it's expensive enough as it is. But sheesh, I've never had this problem before. That's what's funny. It must be everybody must be on the internet tonight. It's the only thing I can figure. Well, Jason should be gone. This thing's been. God darn! It did it again. See, I get the ring of death here when it goes into buffering, so I know when I'm buffering. Ay, 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 ay. Gotta love it. But the good thing about it is when you do the playback, all the buffering goes away. Um, but I'm gonna I'm gonna see what I can do about this overnight. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna call Spectrum and see if they can tell me what to stop all this buffering. I don't know if I've got to change um, from OBS or not. I'm just starting to get the hang of OBS, and then this problem starts up. But it's I've got more than one computer going. It's probably not helping matters, but it's it's the way these things go. Just drinking Pepsi. That's all there, Charlene. Okay, I think the reason. Okay, let me go out. I think the reason I wasn't getting your DMs is because we're not following each other. Um, well, I'm not following you. That's what it is. And I'm at my follow limit right now. Yeah, Twitter's not working because I'm getting the ring of death. Huh, strange. See, I'm gonna. Oh, that's weird. And now I've got two. I had two Twitters up, and I know why that happened. Well, I'm gonna close this one out. Maybe that'll end it. Hello, Divine. Welcome to the channel. Hi, Dole. Welcome to the channel. Uh, I'm having the ring of death here, so if you don't see me. Huh. Well, I guess. Geez, this thing is driving me nuts. Well, at least you guys are able to chat, even if the video's buffering. Because it looks like, yep, this is CreatureCon 2018 or 16 or 18. It's just, there's Dragonthon, you got Comic Con, CreatureCon, all kinds of cons out there. But there's a reason I went to all these things. Didn't have to pay a dime. Oh, I will definitely watch the whole thing. Yeah, definitely send me a link in my Oh, thank you, Divine. You know, I try to come up with something to be just a little different. I gotta, I definitely gotta work on this equipment. 'Cause this is, I have never, in all the years I've done this in my private rooms, run into this. And tonight, for some reason, it's just boom. Uh, if you send it to me in my direct message, I can forward the link over to here. Direct message me on Twitter, and then I'll put it over on here. Because I just, yeah, YouTube's got it. They do it to protect. I know Pete. You know, you can put it in the comment section and so on. Um, well, that's all right. I didn't start up until 10 o'clock, um, and by the looks of things, I may not be on for very long because I'm getting a lot of buffering, and it's uh, your guys are able to chat in real time. This thing just keeps buffering and buffering, and I've got to talk to. Um, I got to talk to somebody, see what I can do. Oh, lovely. Yeah, one thing I can do, I can chat at least. What the hell is going on with this? Well, it's not only buffering; it's just not sending out. I closed down Twitter to see if if the bottleneck was in the computer. The only problem is I don't think I can change the settings while streaming, and so I'll just, living in a van down by the river. There's remembered the trick and got him. Okay. All right, let me go back out and oh, here we go. Let me see what this is. Hmm. Yeah, I'll have to. Well, let's see. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, I'm gonna see if this straightens it out. I dropped the bit rate down, which is in this thing that was sent me, and we'll see if this cures the problem. Because I did something backwards. I put the bit rate higher, and what I should have done is brought it lower, so that may cure it. I did it backwards, of course. Nope, didn't work. Yeah, it's still buffering. Let me bring it down more. What? Alright, I'm going to have to watch. Well, I'm going to have to figure this out. Well, what I did is I lowered the bit rate, and it seems to help. I did just the opposite and raised the bit rate when I first started getting it, and apparently that's not right. But I'm going to have to check and find out what the ideal bit rate is for 4K on here. Yeah, well, I just polished off my first Pepsi. I may have to go out and get another one because I'm going to watch this for a few minutes and see if we've conquered the. Um, be right back, folks. It keeps going in and out of the buffer. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to grab another Pepsi. Alrighty, let us transition. Alright, I'm back. And probably now that I'm back, I'll start getting buffering again. I went and grabbed myself another Pepsi. Quality 4K. Well, I'm beginning to wonder if I need to cut the video resolution back. 90% of the time you can only get 1080p on this thing anyway. But we'll see how we do here. I can't change anything while I'm live. But this, I'm thinking about changing video sources anyway because the camera's not in focus. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about this. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Yeah, it keeps giving me the same message over and over again. The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. 128 kps. Man, that grates me. This is a $250 webcam, and I have to set it. I might as well hook up my 10-year-old. Let me see. It's telling me that I've got to have 128 kps. Let me see what. Let's see. Audio. Where the hell is it on here? How do I find the bit rate on this thing? Sample rate, channels, desktop audio, audio 2. Let me go to output. Okay, video bit rate. Alright, where's audio output? Oh, here we go. Oh, man, that's way too high. Boom. Alright, we'll apply that. Because what's it saying for audio bitrate? $128. So let's drop it down to 128. Love high. Alright, we'll go to... Okay, we apply. There you go. Okay. Well, I don't know if these settings took hold because sometimes when you're running the stream, it won't let you reset. But I've lowered the audio bit rate, and we'll see if that helps. Nope, there it went into it again. Oh, yeah, Charlene, you want me to be another field mechanic and dance around in my pink shorts and get one of these little clown wiggy thingamajiggies. And you really... I don't really get drunk. I kind of mellow out a little bit, which, might help a little bit. You're sitting here trying to entertain 20 people. It's kind of like doing a stage thing where you're you got all these people staring at you and your jokes aren't going over and all that. So, yike. And, but, and it doesn't help having this thing constantly buffer. Video. Okay, can't do anything with that. What's the advanced say? I can't do anything with any of this. Because right now, I'm frozen. I look like a blur. Yeah, it's buffering at my end. I keep getting... Now it's telling me I got an excellent stream and it's healthy. So maybe I finally got it. We'll see what happens. Because I'm getting the excellent stream status. So maybe this maybe this finally worked out. Somehow I got the, nope, there it goes. It's telling me the stream is excellent, but it still buffers, but the buffering is shorter. So it might be zeroing in. I'm just going to have to check with Steve and see what he says the ideal bit rate is for the video and play around with it a little bit. Because, what I did is, I got a 4K webcam. I got 4K this and 4K that because I wanted to stream in 4K. And ever since I've gone to these new settings, it's screwed everything up. And so now I'm going to have to dial everything back again because, it doesn't seem to make any difference. And the thing of it is, I don't have any problem with my pre-recorded presentations. It's only when I live stream that I'm running into this situation. And what's funny, 10 years ago when I did my live streams, I never had this problem. Of course, back then it was, 740i, or I think I got it up to 1080p by the time I shut down the public streams. But yeah, it's going from excellent to poor. So it keeps going back and forth. It goes excellent, then poor, then excellent. So I got to figure this one out. But, it's what it is. This is going to go down in the... But I think the problem's on my end because all my software, data here. I don't know what's going on. Well, that'll be the third time I restarted it. Okay, now it's back again. It was receiving no data, now it's excellent. So as soon as this thing buffers, it'll be popping back up here. I get a lag time of about a half a minute to a minute, so it should pop up here. I'm going to watch the screen. Right now it looks like I fell asleep. There I go. Alright, we should be back up again. And the only thing we can see, I'll see how long. Oh, now it just went to poor again. Okay. Alright, this thing just is not going to be a healthy stream tonight, folks, so I'm probably going to have to do, and troubleshoot everything and then try this again tomorrow night. I'm getting a poor stream status. This thing is constantly buffering. YouTube is not receiving enough video, so I'm going to have to find out why that's happening. And I'm going to answer this question. Timothy may not be at a McDonald's. He may be at a convenience store. I don't want to say too much on the air, but we may have him pinned down to a specific area. So there'll be more on that. It's just that I've been asked not to give out certain information, so I can't go too far with it. Well, for right now, the stream is healthy. I'm going to go along here for a few minutes. I'm going to see if it stabilizes. I want to try and carry the webcast until 11:30. But if it starts buffering again, then I'm probably going to have to excuse me, I'm going to have to close it down in order to figure out what's going on. Because you can't, the problem with OBS is you can't set your settings while the thing is streaming. And I don't know if it's in OBS, I don't know if it's in my internet connection, I don't know where the problem is. And I've got an inquiry in with a friend of mine to see where I should be at um, as far as getting things going. But the way my computer is acting, this is probably my internet connection that's doing it. Because, okay, now, because what I do is I go over into my Twitter, and if my Twitter acts up, and I know my game is going to act up. So, but we seem to be back on track. So we'll see how this holds out. But I'm going to find out if I'm going to check with Spectrum and seeing if they think that if I raise my bitrate capacity up, that might cure this problem, and I'm going to have to dial. What does my shirt say? It says Intergalactic Creature Con. Let me back up. And what this is a role-playing convention. People run around, they dress up in alien creature costumes and, cosplay, they're known as. And, they're held all over the country. Right now, everything's at a dead stop because of the coronavirus. But, so if you can see my shirt now, that's what it says. Alright, it looks like we finally may have conquered the great buffering mystery. So we'll let that go. And okay, hold on a minute. Okay, had to clear my throat a little bit there. Grab a Pepsi here. Alrighty then. Let's go over to Facebook. Okay, we seem to. What do we got in the comments? God. These people have no idea. Chickens! Well, what do you think was going to happen? Yeah, just the usual propaganda over there, so that's nothing new. Yeah, I don't. The PhenoCon. Yeah, I've heard all the cons, the conventions are having to figure out how to do things virtually and alternatively because of this situation. It kind of takes the atmosphere away because the cons are all about the role playing and the interaction that happens between participants, and that's kind of gotten screwed up with all this. Let me turn this around. There's, I'm going to show you the back as best I can anyway. Alright, I don't know if you saw the back of the shirt, but, it's a two-sided shirt. Now, if anything, I'll take a picture of the shirt and I'll put it up on a couple of places on Twitter. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it says I come and, we come and. Yeah, he goes to Con, all right. Nope, we still have the buffering. know, it's funny. I can sit here and stream in real time, but I can't. I can chat. Correction. I can chat in real time, but I can't stream in real time. It's strange. Yeah, we're getting no. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to shut this down at 11:30 because it's just this is ridiculous. You'll get it in a, it's just I don't know where if it's buffering here or buffering there, but see, this is supposed to be the studio that I'm getting. They're supposed to show what it's doing in um, Ustream. What I should do, I suppose. Um, where is the? Well, I'm going to set up. I got to set up. I'm going to set up an on-the-air monitor, um, so that I know what's going on over the air, because it's. I'm getting poor stream status and that same error message about not getting enough video. It seems like the upload bitrate is not where it's supposed to be. HAARP. Okay. Whatever that is. What is HAARP? I gotta remember, I'm not. Yeah, that's. I think the problem is my internet, because now what's happening is if I load up Twitter and Twitter dogs, that's a sign that I've got problems. So I'm going to have to call Spectrum and find out what's going on with the internet. This will record in real time because as it buffers and goes up, so you guys can play back and you can watch everything. But for some reason, I'm getting this on again, off again here. So I'm gonna have to talk to the cable provider. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot OBS and see what to do about this. And if it turns out that OBS is the problem, I may have to find a different streaming utility and change over, which is going to be a royal pain in the neck. But if I can't get OBS to work properly, that's what I'm going to have to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have known that one. I'm just uh, getting blanked out when it comes to acronyms. But, this thing is weird. Well, thank you, Kimberly, for subscribing. Yeah, the trouble is at my end, and it's my internet connection that's the problem, because I'm getting all kinds of stuff that's acting up over here. So it's, the problem is here. It's not at your end, guys. Because I'm getting, checking my computer, something's going on. because it's definitely the computer. So I've got to check. I got to check with. So what I'm gonna do is in 7 to 10 more minutes, I'm gonna shut down because this is just really. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yep. Timmy is Trump's left-hand man. He's the press secretary. He's a secretary, all right. Do. It's gonna be one of them nights. Oh wow, I got a record. I'm up to 758, folks. It's we're getting up there. Um, so interesting. That's good. We're getting. Um, so gradually the um, yeah, it's funny when I upload videos, I don't have a problem. It sometimes takes a while, but I can upload 4K videos with no problem at all. It's streaming where I'm having a problem, and so I'm gonna have to check and see what the deal is. You know, at least the um, recorded version should be better. Um, I'm going to leave all three of them up, or the other one up and this one up, so you'll have two of them. And I'll just, in the description, I'm going to go ahead and put in there what happened. But I'm going to have to figure something out. Yeah, Daniel, he never provides evidence and he never answers a challenge. I challenged him twice now, and he has just ignored my challenges, and that's what he does. He will not address a challenge. So, oh, I love crashes and speeding. That's with a 4K face. Oh, that ought to be interesting. I will definitely be tuning in. Your videos are well worth watching. This is a temperamental damn thing tonight. Definitely going to call and argue with the tech services over there. The only problem is this is a weekend. I may not be able to do anything. I'll come on the air tomorrow night, come hell or high water. But I may come on with the laptop because the laptop is set up. And I never have trouble when I stream with the laptop. So that might be... really? Because I use an Android to do my live stream or do my my uploading, so I never have a problem with it, and so that'd be funny to sit there and try and do a live stream with with my new Galaxy, because I got to set that up anyway, so that'd be. Because I don't know if it's the computer that's doing it. Because it's funny, when I live stream on my cell phone, I don't have this problem. It's when I live stream on this thing that I'm having a problem. So I think the settings here are all screwed up. Because I think what happens is when OBS mobile is a lot different than OBS for PC. Oh, I can even call my brother up and have him help because my brother used to be a tunnel rat in Vietnam, and he's a Marine veteran, so he'd be able to, if he can find anything in the tunnels, that would be great. He's older than I am, but he's healthier than I am. Benefits of being a Marine, I suppose. Well, Kennedy, the thing of it is it's good that, the channel is more or less young. I don't have that many people in here, so I can correct whatever glitches I have. And the beauty of having it record to YouTube in the finished product, there's no buffering in what's recorded and after the live stream. So it's there's no buffering there. It's just I got to sit there. People are going to have to go through me discussing the buffering on the finished product. That's your problem. I've got the see. Whenever I buy a smartphone Dodger, I always buy the highest capacity. My iPhone has a 256K in it, and the Samsung here, this Samsung, which is deader than a doornail. This Samsung has 256K in it, and I do have to, when I do videos and they get too many of them, I transfer them over to my portable drive, and then I delete them off the phone so I can keep the capacity up. But you can't arc on a 64 phone. You gotta take the files off because that's half of what it is. Keep your apps to a minimum. Keep your storage to a minimum. Store them off the phone. Get your you can transfer the files over into a storage device somehow. Well, I got chocolate ice cream in the refrigerator. Love ice cream, but I don't, I'm not like Monty. I don't eat on the air. Speaking of which, how's Monty been doing? I haven't been over there. Yep, 2012 Nissan Rogue, full of crap. He's got the whole inside of the car just chock full. Well, you got to get that gaming PC fixed. I went and I redid my whole thing. This is a brand new computer I got, and so on. And that's one of the things I do. I'm going to start discussing how I do things. Just kind of to kill time a little bit. So I might do a video and show my layout, show all my cameras and everything. Because when I go down to Fort Lauderdale, eventually, I'm gonna, you'll see what I'm going to be using to do the live streams with. And I'm going to get my M4K up and running. As a matter of fact, I don't have that many subscribers on the M4K channel, so I'm going to use that. I'll live stream on it, and I'm going to see if I can figure out what's going on with the live stream. So I may not have anybody in there while I'm doing it, but I'm going to sit there and, oh really? I'll watch the replay of that. Because Monty's got a lot of talent. I like, he's very talented at what he does. I guess he's going to hang around a while. I know he was talking about retiring, but apparently he's not doing that, which is good. Yeah, I got my Pepsi. Thank you very, very much. It came today, so I went out and I bought Pepsi. They had two for $10, so I got 4 of these things. So I got enough Pepsi to last me through the whole stay-at-home thingamajiggy. My nose is itching. Well, he says he's on assignment, so that's how he gets around that. But if they had any brains, they'd notice he's not going very far. So I don't, you know, there's something weird going on because he was supposed to have uh, financial help, yet he's constantly broadcasting from that car. So something's not going, something is not right. Either where he's staying, he doesn't have Wi-Fi access, or he's living in the damn car. And that's why he would be at a truck stop. Well, I got a 2012 Honda Fit, and I've also got the 2008 uh, Ford Escape, which is my camera car. It's not. It's parked at the moment, and I've also got a Ford F-250 Super Duty, and that's parked at the moment. Um, I gotta, if I ever get any money, I gotta get the pickup truck fixed because that's what I used to pull my studio trailer with, because it's a heavy trailer. So I really appreciate that. Uh, got to drink my Pepsi again. When you're on Social Security, you gotta kind of clamp down on things. Uh, well, he gets $200 a month off his Patreon, um, which must be nice. Yeah, he's got patrons over there. Curious. I'm gonna go over and see how he's doing. That's at the computer will load. Yeah, now the computer's not loading. Oh, I like Ford Rangers. I kind of wish I could get one. I just finished paying off a few months ago. I finished paying off the Ford, so I'm not going to be getting any more. I can't finance anything anymore because I just don't make enough money. I don't make any money. Um, I'm. They're going to raise the rent on my mobile home another $20 a month, so it's going to be that much less I'm going to have to spend. So it's kind of a tight situation down here. But I'm fortunate. I got a hell of a good deal on rent, um, but it keeps creeping up, you know, and so forth. So I gotta kind of watch the budget. Um, excuse me, I'm doing some screwing around here. What did I just? Oh, uh, I'm not. Or as far as I know, nothing is happening with the house. They, the foreclosure went through, but whether or not there's going to be a formal foreclosure or not is. See, I don't know. I'm playing with a Kindle here. I was going to use this thing as a monitor, and this thing is so dead. I don't remember how to turn this damn thing on. Okay, how do you turn a Kindle on? Oh, there it is. Because I was going to use this Kindle as a monitor to test the stream, but this thing is so dead. I haven't used this thing in a year. Food grade hydrogen peroxide. Uh, yeah, it makes a good mouthwash from what I understand. You sit there and put a little bit in your mouth and just sit there and do that sort of thing, and it cleans your teeth. So. I just use generic mouthwash, so. 10 grand keeps you into the cool club in Canada, whatever the hell that is. Well, it's funny. You go you go from $3 million a year to being on Social Security. It's kind of a drop. But that's what happened when I got attacked back in 2008, and then I got caught up in the recession. So it was kind of a double whammy, and the business tanked. But I didn't think the V6s were that bad on gas. Well, that's nice about being young, is you can afford to pay cash. Um, yep, this is Pepsi. My benefactor sent me my Pepsi. Actually, sent me the means to get the Pepsi, so I went out and I bought Pepsi today because I get my mail at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and opened up the mailbox and I said, "Oh, my Pepsi is going to be here tonight." So, well, I would need if I were to buy a Ranger, I would need a V6 because I have a heavy trailer. It's my rolling studio that I not using anymore. Um, Used to be my shop, uh, but the Ford Escape has a four-cylinder engine in it, and boy, you must have had that a while. 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide if you mix it with distilled water, but that's not going to do anything for the coronavirus. Um, the coronavirus is a combination of surface contact and um, you breathe it in. If you're in proximity to somebody that coughs, you're going to suck it in like a vacuum cleaner. Um, so there's a lot of bad information going on around the corona. Why isn't this thing? There it goes. I may have to do some cleaning on this computer tonight. It's acting up. Yeah, the computer's not doing bad. It's just the internet connection's screwing up. So I'm going to have to empty out my cookie drawer and some of this stuff. It's the other thing I figured that's going on is I'm getting a lot of cookies. Has anybody been getting their stimulus checks? I haven't got mine yet. Oh, Lord Dodger. I just read your DM. That'll be good. I want to see that one. 2013 Ford Edge. 350. Wow. Oh, you lucky dog. I was thinking of doing a boat-a-thon, but I got to get a boat. And kind of hard to get a. I'm working. I do a lot of horse trading and barter. That's how I get things. So I may do some horse trading and see if I can pick up a little boat. Something that I can pull with the Escape. I'm going to be doing. I've got my motorcycles, so I'll be doing uh, cycle cyclethons with the bike. I got a gas powered bicycle. As soon as I got to do some work on it, and I've also got kind of a weird little bicycle. It's called a Townie, and I'm in the process of restoring the Townie. Uh, if I ever get off my lazy ass. Yeah, a lot of people haven't got it yet. Um, where the hell was this? Woo. Madison, Wisconsin, I guess, is having a big protest. Oh, well. Everybody's getting cabin fever out there. Well, shoot. I think we cured the buffering problem. We'll see. That looks like 10 minutes now. We haven't buffered. Weird. This, what's funny is I had a Nissan hard body that had a 4-cylinder in it, and I was towing things. Because when I was with my dealership, I had a tow dolly on it, two-wheel tow dolly, and I used to tow cars from the auctions up to my dealership. And that little bugger just, had no problem with it. It had a 5-speed standard transmission in it, and it just pulled them damn cars like nothing. I couldn't believe it. But the cars I were towing, they were mostly mid-size and compacts. Yeah. I was just reading some of my DMs on Twitter. I don't understand how these people are getting away with buying subscribers. You would think YouTube would catch that, and it's something I'm not going to do. If I can't get things the right way, I'm just not going to get them. Damn cat's going to burn his fur off. That's strange. Yeah. I did a check on Google once, and you can, like $5 or $10, you can get a boatload of followers, but it's right in the YouTube terms of service. That's a violation, and if they catch you doing it, they'll take your channel down. And I don't want to risk having the channel taken down just to get over the hump, so I'm not doing that. This thing stays. I've gotten it up now to 760 subscribers, so it's a creep show, but we're getting there. But it looks like we might hit our 2-hour point tonight, combined with the other stream over there, because we lost 15-20 minutes because I tried to recycle the stream. But it's not doing too bad. It's every once in a while we hit the buffer, but it's got to be Spectrum. It's doing it, and not the OBS. So I'm gonna call them and find out what I need. I'm gonna raise my upload. Matter of fact, I'm gonna run a speed check to see just where I'm at. But yeah, they're all buying subs. I mean, it's just because you look at how many people participate in their chats and how many people watch the views compared to the number of subscribers they got. They're getting a 10% view to subscriber level, which is extremely low. They should be getting 20 to 30% on their view rates. And so there's something fishy going on. I think he's. Now these guys, I think they're probably at 5 to 10% actual subscribers as compared to what they've bought. And one thing I've noticed too is the people that have these so-called high subscriber rated, they round the numbers off. So oh, yeah, I'll have to start doing that, Dodger. to check the analytics out and see what everybody's doing. Because I've been curious to see what the ratios are. But lately, I've just had so much. It's funny. Ever since I've stopped making my out of town trips and staying here, I got busier. And I'm at the house, and I just been a hell of a lot busier because I've been working on different projects, and I'm busier staying at the house than I am when I get out of here. It's really weird. Kev chat, I would not be the least surprised, although I've got a strong encryption on this thing, but nothing would surprise me anymore. C plus on Social Blade. I wonder what my channel's got. Food grade hydrogen peroxide is sold in health food stores. Okay. I learned something new. I never knew that. The kind of hydrogen peroxide I got is, I use it to clean earwax. If you ever have a severe earwax, hydrogen peroxide will clean it right up. I had somebody teach me that a long time ago. I never thought I'd be putting hydrogen peroxide in my ear. Because I got a really bad earwax problem. And I got the ringing in the ears and all that crap. That's why I don't drive truck anymore. I can't hear a thing. I have to put headphones on and crank the suckers up really high. So my truck driving days are over. C++ Visual Basic. Oh, I'm familiar with that. It's been a long time since I played with it. Well, I managed to slip by the headline and go into... Wow. Yep, I'll be able to use this stuff on my new channel. $0.88 a gallon. Holy mackerel. Yeah, I went out today and we're still running about $1.68, $1.78 for gas. Hasn't dropped yet. What is that dog doing? Ay, 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 ay. Well, it looks like things straightened out. I don't know what the heck was going on, but I'm going to say when I discussed setting up my internet with my provider way back when, they talked me. I told them I wanted an extremely high bit rate, and they talked me out of it. Well, now I'm going to tell them I want it. You know, because this is. Video views. Okay, let me. Total grade C plus. I'm 712,001 first in the United States. Estimated monthly earnings $3 to $52. Well, when the hell do I get my damn money? Yeah, they say I'm making $52 a month. Nobody sent me a check yet. $749.50. Okay, I lost a subscriber. I'm at 757 on the current subscriber. And 114,058 video views, I guess that is. This is really weird. Huh. Interesting. Thanks for sending me that. Hey, okay, everybody. We have the star of the show has just arrived. Ah! Okay, Amber's. Oh, God. Here we go. We're going to have a. She's going to take my headphones off here in a minute. Hey, hi, Amber. Yep. Oh. Yeah. You like that, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Let go with the. Okay, everybody. Here's Amber. Yeah. Yep, and we have no data. Got caught shaving? Yeah, I would. Yeah, that report card's kind of interesting. Slick. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that because it gives me an idea of what's going on with the channel. And we're having stream setting problems again. There you go, Amber. Steal the show. Ah. And you got sharp claws. Oh. Calm down. You just are not going to let me. All right, I'm going to put you on my lap. Oh, my God. You're a heavy hot dog. You're a heavy hot dog. Yes, you are. You're a heavy hot dog. Okay. All right, Amber. You just go. Go. Good girl. Whew. She nailed me with one of her claws again. I got battle wounds on this stupid dog. But, yeah, I'm going to shut down in about 4 minutes. But that's interesting. I didn't know I had such a long number. Oh, she'd probably have him for lunch. Amber's man, that dog will bark so loud you'll lose your hearing. That is slick. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Pretty interesting. Okay, I gotta reset my twin. I think it's hard to read. I had to blow it up. Well, now my. Yeah, this stream tonight has been something else. But what'll be good is that it'll. Oop. Yeah, poor Amber, or poor Timmy. He wouldn't know what to do with Amber. Um, my word. I gotta, I gotta look at this. Well, this is a good way to end the show. Let me bring up the. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. That's a scary looking creature. Alright, this is about the best I can do with this. I figured you probably got copyrighted music on here, so I can't do anything with it. Oh God, I'm gonna watch this with the sound when I sign off. Say no to P3D. Oh, okay. Uh huh. And the road again. Bang, 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 bang. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 dum. Do 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 do. You got this. That one I'd have a problem with. You got this. Because I can't remember the melody anyway. That's one thing I do a lot. I usually watch these police chases. There's a channel on Twitter that notifies me when these chases are on. That's funny, sit there and watch them for that. These things go on forever. See them chase around in motorhomes, dump trucks, tanks. Weird. Yeah, he just. What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boy? Somebody is screwed. Busted. Another great creation from the almighty Dodger. Yes, indeed. Roger, Dodger, Dodger. Whoops. Okay, well, yeah, that was a good way to end the show right there. Okay, we're back. And, okay. Alright, that was good. That was. Well. That was a good way to end the show, though, with good old Dodger. Yeah, all in the top hat. The old hat trick. Anyway, I appreciate everybody tuning in, and sorry about all the problems. Uh, but it should be a little bit smoother on the replay. So we got that. But I'm going to figure this out tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be back on track. And tomorrow night might be a bit of a technical thing. I might do a demonstration of a couple things here, kind of show you the different things that I'm going to be doing when I do my mobile-thons. And I do have a special permit so that if I want to, I can go certain places, although I probably am not going to do that, but I was thinking of doing a couple field trips here just to show how things work. So I'm going to be checking. I got to double check, make sure this permit is valid for what I want to do. And once I do that, I might be off and running. Our stand down order here in Florida is not as strict as other places. They let you go to places as long as you, excuse me, I got the hiccups, as long as you observe social distancing and so on and so forth. So we'll see what happens there. But as far as what's going on with the buffering, I think that's a problem on my my cable provider. I'm going to call them and find out if they can give me an idea of what's going on. I'm going to run I can run a test and check the line. So I'm going to be doing that for a while before I call it. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm going to be shutting down now, and we'll see you tomorrow night. This is William K. Murtaugh, Mert Witness 1. Everybody have a good one. Bye-bye.